Hey guys, it's Ken from KBD Productions TV. Welcome back to another Ken Domik food adventure just for you and just for you.
Ken, that old, tired, repetitive gag of yours doesn't work when you only have one bloody camera, mate. It just makes you look stupid and senile. But because I already really covered it in the first video that Ken did on Monday, when he returned to the wild and broke the stay-at-home order, I'm not going to bother to make that the focal point of this video because we all know that Ken should be staying the hell home right now. But he's coming up with so many imaginary and bullshit excuses on why he wasn't filming for the past couple of weeks and why he was just sort of nowhere to be found. And I'm not buying it. And now that he seems comfortable enough to go back out because he figures that he's not going to get in crap for it, he has another thing coming. There's multiple people that are filing complaints against him, and I was made aware of one member of the community that went so far as to file a formal complaint to the Premier's office, and they've responded stating that they are investigating, but that they are focusing on the fact that Ken was doing a non-essential filming for his commercial business for financial gain, which is an absolute breach of the stay-at-home order laws. So Ken might think that he's all safe and sound and in the clear right now, but just give it time, because there's a difference. Ken actually made a video, posted it, so he's incriminated himself. It's different than someone that was, complained that they went out, but there's no evidence to support it. So there's plenty of evidence now, because Ken has now put up 4 total videos between his 2 main channels. So that's really all that I'm going to try and say on stay-at-home Ken in this video. I can't make any promises, but I'm not going to try and make it a huge focal point because it would just be like beating a dead Ken over the head with a French fry.
I am in the crazy, snowy, blizzardy town of Alcona, Ontario, Canada.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again, Ken. Nobody gives a crap about your nonsensical weather reports for the day that you were filming. Because you realize that it may not be snowy and blizzardy and cold on a day that someone else stumbles into town and goes to one of the establishments that you were a patron of.
At Johnny Burgers, the last time we were here, we did the Hulk Burger, chocolate shake, and fries. Today I want to try their pork souvlaki. I called them up before I came here, made sure that they're open. They're open. I'm here to support local, the mom and pop shops.
Yeah, Ken. Everybody besides your ass-kissing viewers, especially the ones that come over to my channel and have been using it as their new rebuttal for why you're so great and amazing and such a blessed person. But your whole, I support local, and mom and pop shops really need the help right now. Yeah, that's kind of true, but so does a lot of other businesses. But here's the thing. Coming from you, it is a farce. It is a lie. If you go back through, the entirety of Ken's channel from the beginning when he was sort of toying around with the whole food review nonsense, and you look and you see how many videos are from chain restaurants and how many are from actual mom and pop shops, I'm going to bet that it's probably not even 10% of his videos. He might only be hitting maybe 5%, maybe even less than that. Ken doesn't really care about local or supporting the mom and pop shops. He's only trying to do that now because it deflects from what he's doing wrong. That is what Ken does. That's the only reason why it's brought up now and being made a focal point. You are a piece of work, Ken Domik. You are so full of shit that I have no idea what your eye color is, but if they're brown, that would explain it.
Johnny Burgers never, ever disappoints. So I'm gonna go in there, grab the pork souvlaki on a pita, vanilla milkshake this time. And if they have onion rings, I'm gonna do onion rings. If they don't have onion rings and they do have a poutine, then I'm gonna grab a poutine, because when it's a blizzardy cold day like this in Canada, Canadians eat poutine.
Yeah, Ken. I don't really know many people that on a cold, blizzardy day, they decide that poutine is the meal of choice. Most people go for soup or stew or something like that. But this is just another reason why you're not losing any frickin' weight, pal. I love how you took a week off and it's made absolutely no meaningful difference. 2 days in a row now, you've eaten crap food. It's crap upon crap upon crap for Ken Domik.
All right, so the bill came to $14.92, and then I gave her $7 tip on top of that because they are working hard.
Why is it that all of a sudden now Ken has to make sure that he lets everybody know multiple times how much he tipped on an order? He never used to do that. Never used to do that in his previous videos when he actually tipped somebody. But now, over the past, since the pandemic started, he always makes sure to at least once in his videos mention that he tipped X number of dollars or whatever percentage. We don't care, Ken, because it's all just a fabrication from you.
Let's sanitize the hands, get that going.
What happened, Ken? Did you forget to do your disgusting, deplorable, sexy hand sanitizing segment in this video? Were you simply too lazy to have to do the extra editing for it? Or was it because you saw the videos where people like myself gave you a lashing, a chastising for that despicable, disgusting, deplorable, and asinine display from you? I'm gonna probably say that it was a combination of it all, because we know how lazy you like to be when it comes to editing and doing your videos now. But I know that the last one is a definite, because you claim you don't watch our content, but I know you do, because you make all these subtle little jabs at us, or you go and take something out or put something back in if we bring it up. Like, you are just a laughing stock, Ken. The fact that you didn't do that, though, might be the only redeeming quality of this video. And I don't really mean redeeming in the sense that you're going to take it. I just mean that at least you didn't friggin' do it. Otherwise, it would make this video the biggest piece of trash ever.
Try to wash up as best we can once again. That gel was really cold, and it made my hands even colder than they were before we got in here. Let's open up this food, and maybe the food will keep us, maybe the heat of the food will keep us warm. Oh my goodness. I've never had their souvlaki, so I'm looking forward to it. So let's lay all, oh my goodness. It almost fell. All right, here we go. Let's open her up. See what we got. All right, guys, going in for the extreme close-up of this awesome Johnny Burger meal. We got our vanilla shake.
In typical Ken Domik fashion, when he was ordering, he was asked if he wanted a small or a large for the shake. He paused for a moment, and he went large, like I knew he would. Ken doesn't do anything on the small side. He completely ignores the fact that the large is going to have a ton more sugar, a ton more calories. And for a guy that seems to think that he knows everything there is to know about fasting and weight loss, he knows fuck all, clearly. Ken hasn't grasped at all the concept, the simple concept for weight loss of calories in, calories out. That is at the forefront of weight loss, period. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Calories in, calories out. That's how the body functions. If it wasn't such a focal thing, then why would they put calorie counts on everything? Exactly, because calories in, calories out is how weight loss works.
Thought I'd change it up a bit from chocolate. Then we've got our beautiful golden onion rings we're going to douse with vinegar and a hefty serving of salt.
Yep. Dousing them with a heavy serving of salt is definitely what Ken Domik needs. He doesn't get enough sodium in his diet from all the other fast food and processed crap that he shoves down his throat. Nope. You can't tell that he doesn't have a sodium intake problem, which has probably led to hypertension, which is also known as high blood pressure. If Ken doesn't have high blood pressure, I would be shocked. He'll probably say that he doesn't, but if I was a betting man, I'd say that he absolutely does. He's probably on some sort of medication for high blood pressure, but I'm not his family doctor, so I don't know. Maybe he likes to go around like Donald Trump did and get doctors that tell him that he's the perfect model of health, that he's the healthiest person in the world. I don't know. That seems like something Ken would do, considering that he loves when people kiss his ass and tell him that he's never wrong, only right.
Oh, can you guys just smell that? Scratch it. Sniff it. The rest is mine. Oh.
Are an idiot. You are an idiot.
If you love your onion rings, I bet you just smelt that. And then over here we got our pork souvlaki, and the char broiledness of it is permeating my nose, and that tzatziki sauce.
Who here would also assume that if you ask Ken on the spot right then and there what tzatziki sauce is made out of, he wouldn't be able to tell you. I bet that he doesn't know that it's cucumber and it's yogurt and some spices that are all mixed up to make that wonderful sauce that is great with a lot of Middle Eastern foods.
Oh my gosh. On a pita, I prefer pita every time over like a big bun or in a dinner. That's my favorite right there, people. Look at that lunch. Are you hungry yet? Let's start eating. All right, first up, before my onion rings get cold, we're gonna douse. Whoa, no, it spilled all over my souvlaki a little bit. All right, we're gonna put our vinegar, white vinegar on there. I only need one package. Learned over the years, one package is fine. Don't give me a whole bunch of packages that I'm not gonna use. So now I can put my garbage in there. One piece at a time. All right, here we go. Salt it up. Oh, yeah, try not to get it all over my car, but that just isn't happening. All right, let's take this little one right off the top. Oh, it's attached to another one. Bonus. Oh, gotta eat your onion rings hot. Oh yeah. Talk about bonus. Look at this one. Holy crap. There's a little one attached to a little one, attached to a big one, attached to a stick. That's a French fry. Let's do it. This is a fring. A triple fring.
Ken still has not mastered the simple goal or task or manner, I guess, of eating with his goddamn mouth shut. He shoved more food than he should have into his face and then just munched away with his mouth open and then covered his hand between the camera and his mouth so that we wouldn't have to see all that disgustingness so that he could make his stupid little triple fring joke. Like, Ken, you're a hack. Hack, hack, hack. You're a triple hack.
I made up money.
I'm so glad I came here today. Wow. That is lovely. I haven't had their onion rings yet, and these are perfect onion rings. If you're hungry, man, give Johnny's a call. Or Johnny Burger. I want to call them Johnny's. Well, let's take a sip. They had small and large. I went large. I might as well go large, eh?
Yeah, Ken. You totally might as well go large. I mean, it's not like you're trying to lose weight or anything, right? Granted, Johnny Burger does not list calorie counts, which is odd seeing as restaurants are supposed to in Ontario. However, looking online, I'm gonna put your caloric intake for that meal at between 2,000 and 2,100 calories. So congratulations, Ken Domik. You just consumed, or are on your way to consuming, a day's worth of calories in one sitting. Kudos to you. Because even if you went out and did a bike ride, you're only going to get a quarter of that taken off. So, in your mind, you think, oh yeah, that means I'm not going to gain any weight. Well, no, not exactly. Not if you're shoving shit down your throat the rest of the week. Plus, you also forget that you had a bunch of food the day before. Tons of brisket and sausage and cornbread. So, who knows what else you've had at home. I mean, your TV tray had a box of fudge-covered Oreos on it, a couple of weeks back when you were still doing videos, as well as an open bag of chips was on there, and lots of other snack foods. Yeah, Ken, you're totally doing this weight loss thing so well, mate. So well. I should just follow your diet. Maybe by 2022, I'll be 600 pounds.
And this is the vanilla. Let's see how thick it is. It's not crazy thick. When I was here last and I did their chocolate, if you want to check out that video, it's called the Hulk Burger, Johnny Burgers. And it was pretty thick. I could barely get it up the straw. It is thick, but it's more runny than the last one I had. And the vanilla bean flavor is coming through lovely.
Ken, you damn well know that an actual vanilla bean was nowhere near that milkshake. Yes, there was vanilla ice cream in it, but it's not going to have vanilla beans in it. Why? Because the cost. Chances are that is imitation vanilla or extract, which is fake. It is made to fool you. For someone that claims that they don't like to drink any of the diet water enhancers and this and that because of tricking your brain that you're getting sweet sugar is such a no-no, how is it that eating foods that trick your brain to think that you're getting something good when all you're getting is chemicals made to make you think that you're having vanilla is fine? Like, you're a hypocrite, man. Total hypocrite.
I went with vanilla because I haven't done vanilla here, and the fact that it's a blizzard. Might as well go vanilla. More onion rings, people. And more salt in there, sneaking away. I have to eat all my onion rings first, always. Don't like them when they're cold. Hope the engine sound isn't bugging you.
It's bugging me that you're breaking yet another bylaw, though. As we pointed out time and time again, city bylaws make it illegal for car idling for more than 60 seconds. Doesn't matter what time of the year it is. You're not supposed to do that, Ken, but nope. You want to sit there and film your non-essential commercial videos so that you can make financial gains while everyone else stays at home like we're being asked and told. Yep. As I said, I couldn't promise that I wouldn't bring it up, but I haven't made it a focal point besides the initial comment earlier in this video. You could have easily gotten food and taken it home, but nope. Not Ken Domik. And Monday's video, you made the claim that you don't like to use delivery services because you don't trust the drivers. You realize, Ken, that all the places that use these delivery services, they staple their bags shut or they use tamper-proof stickers or bags that have, like Burger King, for example, the bag is like such a pain in the ass to open because it gets taped shut all the way across from the inside of the bag so that your food is safe. So you do delivery pizza and all that, so how's it any fucking different? That's just you making another excuse on why you can leave your shack, your rundown piece of crap house, to go make your ridiculous videos that you claim are so essential to the public?
I have my fan on 1 now. It was on 2. These are awesome. I noticed on the menu after, they do have frings. So if you want to sample their fries and their onion rings, you can get the frings. But just their onion rings are perfect, especially for this meal. Can you hear the crunch?
So I guess that must be a new thing that Ken does. Can you hear the crunch? Like, what the hell is that? It's like he's trying to be Hulk Hogan or something like that, because that's sort of something that back in the 80s you would see, you know, celebrities on these stupid ass shows do. They would have like some sort of catch line and that, or like The Rock or whatever. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Like, jeez. I wouldn't put it past Ken to steal that line and start using it in his cooking videos if he actually keeps that up. But considering he hasn't done another one, I think that's long and gone.
Crunchy exterior batting.
What, Ken? Crunchy exterior batting? It's as if his brain was too stupid to say one or the other. I'm going to go out on a limb here and guess that he basically tried to put battered and breading together and came out with batting. Like, Ken, get the hell off the internet. I know that his vlog videos, when I react to them, they don't seem to garner quite as much enthusiasm from people. But I think, at least for the one that he did after this video, it had so much cringe in it that people might make an exception, because, oh my goodness gracious, there are a few things in there that just really reek to high heaven about Ken going on and on and on about his TikTok and his social media presence. So I think that when that video goes up, it has to be a must watch, because I'm going to lay into how ridiculous Ken is on his thinking about how amazing his numbers on TikTok and Facebook and Instagram are, when in reality they are well below average.
Nice, soft, warm onion inside. That's a little guy. Uh-oh. Another bonus ring. Actually, this is the double bonus small. Double bonus large.
Are an idiot. You are an idiot.
Well, that was perfect. Wow. All right. I'm guessing when you come here, they give you what you want, but if you want anything extra, ketchup, knife and fork, napkins, you have to ask for it, because I'm assuming they're thinking that you're grabbing it and just going back home.
That is what most responsible adults in Ontario would be doing right now. Or not leaving in the first place. But not Ken Domik. He believes that he is above the law.
I am above the law!
Some next level shit is what it is, Justin. Some next level shit.
Isn't that the guy who took a shit on our doorstep?
He's a
Inhabitants of peach trees. This is Judge Dredd. In case some people have forgotten, this block operates under the same rules as the rest of the city.
Ken Domik.
It's not the law. I am the law.
Ken
I was
Domik.
a common criminal. And as for you,
Ken Domik.
judgment time.
I'm guessing. I'm not sure why they wouldn't put napkins in there, but
They probably include a napkin because they know that most people that aren't like Ken Domik would actually take the time to wipe off their face if they get shit all over it. Not Ken Domik. How many times have we seen videos where he's gone literally the entire video with schmutz all over his goddamn face, and he claims that he didn't feel it. And then in his post-editing, he'll put frickin' annotations on the screen, laughing at his own expense. Meanwhile, if someone else were to point that out and say something, slightly critical or mockingly about him, he'd ban them from his channel because that's what Ken does.
anyway, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that a thing of beauty? Aw, it's like a little pork souvlaki in a blankie.
Are an idiot! You are an idiot!
Ken really needs to learn how to eat without doing the those disgusting, gross, moaning sounds that make it sound like he's taking a shit or, jizzing in his pants. Even his members have all said the same thing, that they don't enjoy hearing that. Even people that don't give a shit one way or the other about Ken all make the same assertion that when Ken does that, all it does is makes people very turned off by his content. It's gross, Ken. I don't get how you do not see that.
Nice and charred. Pita's fresh. Soft. The onions are nice and crunchy and powerful. And the tzatziki sauce, you can really taste, as I bit into that, the flavor of garlic. Amazing.
So, as usual, Ken offers nothing new to the equation as he describes that first bite. He had already mentioned the char when he could smell the food earlier when he was doing his stupid close-up bullshit. Then he says what he typically says with buns, except for this is a pita, says that it was soft and fresh. Oh yeah, that's really helpful, Ken. Totally helpful. Not something we haven't heard you say dozens of times, hundreds of times even. Then he goes on to say that the onions are crunchy and powerful. Oh, well, I guess we've never really heard him refer to food as being powerful before. But everything is crunchy with Ken Domik. And then, the tzatziki and that, oh, big whoop. He tasted some garlic in it. Big whoop-de-doo, Basil. Notice how he had more of a difficult time getting the pita to break on that bite, and how he was really showing that he had to exert himself based on his facial expressions. Funny how the first bite, he had to moan, groan, and grunt, but then this bite, he's absolutely silent. It's like the whole after he takes a drink over exaggeration. Ken, you just continue to show how much of a hack you are and how much of an act you put on for the camera. The sad part of it all is that your act doesn't add any value to the video. It just subtracts. It makes it worse when you do it than if you don't do it.
Another quick sip.
My name's Ken Domik, and after that sip, I need a goddamn cigarette. Because I just made a mess in my pants. That's what it sounds like, Ken, when you do that. But now he's about to take a second follow-up sip. Do you think that he's going to do the again?
It is a good milkshake. Refreshing.
Looks like he didn't. I guess he doesn't like to overuse that the way that he does his ooh la la. But now he's going to try in vain to describe the milkshake. So far he said refreshing. I don't think I've ever heard somebody say that a milkshake has been refreshing. But, I guess for Ken that's some progress, because you rarely hear him say that something's refreshing.
Unfortunately, it's freezing cold on a freezing cold day, but this is heating me up nicely. Again, good pairing.
Just had to point out that a third sip did not elicit that exaggerated and fake Further evidence that Ken Domik is a giant hack.
Good pairing of foods. Here's a quick story for you guys. A lot of you guys might remember this story. One of my favorite places for souvlaki used to be called the Barbecue King, and it was in Bradford on the south end. And my wife and I used to go there in the summertime, maybe every weekend, every other weekend, get our souvlaki, onion rings. I'd get a shake. She'd get an iced tea or something. And then we would drive to the drive-in theater, which was in a little town called Sharon. And then we'd set up all of our stuff in the back with the hatchback up and watch the movie and eat our souvlaki and onion rings. That was one of our favorite times eating souvlaki. So
I was going to cut out and fast forward through the stupid story that Ken was going to share. But then when he once again incriminated himself, I figured I'm going to leave it in and react to it. Because Ken just admitted that he would take outside food into a drive-in theater. And we all know that drive-ins and movie theaters in general don't allow outside food. I've never seen one that says that it's okay to bring in outside food. Why? Because they don't really make money on the ticket sales. Their money is on their concession stands. That's how they make their profits. So if people are just bringing in outside food and not buying, which we all know is their overpriced popcorn and drinks and other sorts of stuff, then they're not going to survive. So for someone that seems to be claiming support local, support mom and pops, support these places so they don't close up, he just proved that for years he was screwing a small business out of money because he wanted to bring in outside food. So Ken, you are our douchebag of the day. But then again, when you're the protagonist of this channel, I guess that pretty much makes you the douchebag every day. So congratulations. Your trophy will arrive in 6 to 8 weeks.
I'm glad that Johnny's as good or better, and unfortunately the Barbecue King closed about a year ago. Oh well.
Oh well. I'm Ken Domik. Oh well. That place closed. I used to like it. Oh well. It's no longer around. Oh well. I don't give a shit. Oh well. Yep. That's just how Ken is. He likes to put on this charade and this fake facade that he cares about these small businesses. He could give a rat's ass. I don't get how his members and his loyal viewers do not grasp this. It is so transparently evident in how he acts. Like, Ken really only cares about the American chains that don't support local. I could go on and on about this. It's just so frustrating to see people think that Ken really gives a crap about the little the little guys that are trying to, combat all these giant corporations. Meanwhile, Ken, he goes and makes the majority of his content at places like Popeyes, KFC, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, like all these big ass chains that could survive this pandemic. But nope. Oh well, the small place closed. If Johnny's closed, he'd be like, oh well, guess I gotta find some other place.
But I'm glad Johnny's is still around, let me tell you. I'm assuming they grilled up the pita, made it nice and fresh.
We have a confirmed sighting, everybody. It is a regurgitated food particle sighting. Let's go in for that gross, but absolutely necessary, closer look. It looks like it landed on or near to the ignition button for his vehicle. Now that is gross times 1,000.
Smother it in the tzatziki sauce. All right, last bite of this beautiful pork souvlaki. Again, let me know in the comments below. Chicken or pork?
Are an idiot. You are an idiot.
Oh, how the not-so-mighty have fallen. Ken Domik, forced to have to act out, showing people with his ugly, gross, sausage, wrinkly ass fingers how to leave a comment down below. Ken, oh boy. The fact that you have to beg for comments, beg for likes, beg for subscribers, beg for money, beg for everything to do with your channel should show you that no one really gives a crap besides your few dozen devoted fans. Like, I don't even know how you managed to get 100 more likes than dislikes on your members live stream today, because usually it's more dislikes than likes. So you clearly had to have put out a message either on Patreon or somewhere begging, pleading with people to come and give you a like so that you don't have to cry yourself to sleep tonight knowing that people hate you. Oh, poor Kenny Domik.
Another sip of this beautiful milkshake.
I'm pretty sure that he referred to everything today at some point as being beautiful. The onion rings were beautiful. The pork souvlaki was beautiful. The milkshake was beautiful. That's like literally the only word that Ken knows. I'm sure he doesn't know any other words that also mean beautiful.
Oh, it tastes so good. Well, I am super satisfied at that amazing lunch. Again, let me know in the comments below if you thought that lunch looked amazing or not. It tasted fantastic. It tasted so good, I forgot to give you 1 o'clock in the morning shout out by people. Your 1 o'clock in the morning shout out bite tribute, so I apologize for that. How about this? A 1 o'clock in the morning sip for all you 1 o'clock in the morning people who love to watch my videos at 1 o'clock in the morning. We don't know why you do, but you do. This sip is for you. Cheers. Oh, yeah.
You are an idiot. La da 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 da. You are an idiot. Ken Domik is the biggest idiot of them all. I wasn't trying to really sing a song there, but that's basically what Ken is. Oh, he forgot to do one of his stupid little shticks. So then he's like, oh, well, I still got some milkshake left. So yeah, let's make it a 1 o'clock in the morning shout out sip. Fucking idiot. Like, oh my God, Ken. Sometimes I just really can't with you. Like, the amount of stupidity that must be going through your head at any given moment would kill me. I would, like, literally have to jump off a bridge if I was Ken Domik's brain for even a millisecond.
All right, guys, we are all done here.
Piggy all done. Piggy all done. Piggy all done. Piggy all done.
In this crazy snowy town of Alcona. Don't forget to support your local mom and pop restaurants like I am doing for me, for them, and for you.
Stop being a lying piece of shit, Ken. We all know that you are doing this for you. You said that you weren't making videos for the past 2 weeks in your vlog that accompanies this video because your mother-in-law is sick. Even if that's true, it's all bullshit. You know that the province went into lockdown and you didn't want a chance getting caught. So you waited, saw that it seemed like people were going about and not getting in shit. So that's why you started going back out again. That's the only reason, because you want to keep making money. And that at this point, you know what's going to end up happening? You're going to end up giving COVID to your in-law. And then I hope to God that they blame you if something serious should happen to her. Again, anybody that would like to try and twist my words, that wasn't me saying that I wish Ken or anyone in his family gets it. So let's be very clear with that. I'm not like the trolls that Ken sends over to my channel to tell me that, oh, they're so happy that my grandfather died and that there's, that me or others should go get COVID or should kill ourselves. I don't do that sort of shit because that's beneath me. But saying that Ken and his irresponsible ways aren't going to be why somebody in his family gets very, very sick is a completely different thing. Completely different.
So they'll be here after all this craziness of the world ends, and we need to get back to normal eventually.
Quit sugarcoating it like you do, Ken. You never, ever, ever refer to it as a pandemic or as COVID or anything of that nature. It's always the craziness in the world. Why, Ken? Are you too chicken shit to actually call it like it is? Or, let me guess, it's because you figure that if you say anything other than that you're going to get penalized and that your video will be demonetized. That's my best guess. And that is why you are garbage. Because you care more about money going into your fucking pocket than you care about the well-being of other Canadian citizens, and that you seem to make it look like you give a shit about frontline workers and about mom and pop shops. You don't. Let's hook you up to a fucking polygraph and see exactly who's telling the truth there.
But we need these companies to stay alive. If you are allowed to go out, get your food.
Ken Domik is using the loophole because going to get food, which most people think of as going to get groceries, not going to a fast food restaurant to pick up one fucking meal that he eats in his car. But he's using that exception to then film his commercial videos that are non-essential in his vehicle, then getting out and filming with his drone and getting his B-roll shit, and then going home to upload it to YouTube to make money for financial gain. I was provided with information from somebody in the community that has reached out to the Premier's office, and they are launching an investigation because out of anybody, they obviously give a shit about the law. So they're going to enforce it whenever they possibly can. And I really do hope that they throw the book at Ken and make an example out of him, because he would deserve it.
If you can't, give them a call, especially if you live in Alcona or anywhere around this area, or your local mom and pop shops. Give them a call, see if they deliver, get them to deliver the food to your house.
How about, Ken, you use your own damn advice and stop telling everyone else to call up and get delivery? You do the same damn thing. Then you don't have to go out. Then we don't have to bitch at you for breaking the law. How about you do that and stop being an egotistical, selfish piece of shit? Because you are a giant piece of shit for going out 2 days in a row to film and do this when you know that you're not supposed to, and you use this as an exception, a loophole exception. Eventually, they're going to make it so that the rest of us can't go out and do stuff for jackasses like you.
Hashtag support local.
This is where I'm going to end up doing my closing or conclusion for the video, because Ken putting up his fingers trying to make the hashtag sign and saying hashtag support local is him showing how much of a fraud he is. You are a fraud, Ken Domik. You don't give a shit about these little mom and pop places. You're just doing that to take the focus off of the fact that you are breaking the law knowingly, and so that you don't have to feel guilty. This is what someone that has guilt does. They find ways to mask it, to make them look like they're doing a wonderful thing, so that everyone will kiss their ass for that and will forget about the fact that they're being a massive jackass. But at any rate, that's all I really have to say. Ken went out 2 days in a row to film stupid, non-essential videos, and I really do hope that he gets the book handed to him and gets a nice hefty fine, because enough is enough for Ken Domik. At any rate, this has been another Ken Domik dissemination expose. But until next time, KDDE out. Stay safe, everybody. Don't be like Ken Domik, the moron.
If you love my videos and you want to show your support for me doing these videos just for you, hit it with a thumbs up, ding, 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 ding. But if you're hungry for more, check out that playlist right over there, and I'll see you over there. Bring your hunger.